Hi everyone. So, I was looking at my DVD collection today, and then I remembered an idea that I had for a video literally years ago that I had wanted to do, and then just for whatever reason never ended up doing it. Well, today's the day that I'm going to do it. I'm going to be talking about the DVD release of Danny Phantom, the complete series. So obviously this isn't me reviewing the show, this is me reviewing the DVD set. Now you'd be like, but what is there to really review about it? Well, simple. Unlike most Nickelodeon cartoons, this show actually has a decent amount of continuity to it. Now you can do a little bit of jumping around, but you can tell through very subtle means that there is a continuity to it. And what's on the DVDs for each season doesn't really line up with the air date order because, let's talk about the third season first because that's the easiest one to talk about. If you watch the episodes for that season in order, you'll come to realize that the first time that you see a character that's in the shape of a polar bear, chronologically, it's actually the second time that you have seen this character, because that's in the episode where Mark Hamill plays the villain and it's the plant creature. Well, obviously that's going to be an issue if you're trying to watch the series in order. Now, thankfully, the DVD fixes that problem where you watch those two episodes in correct chronological order. And in fact, the third season on DVD really doesn't have any problems. All episodes are where they're supposed to be with that issue completely fixed. Now moving back to season 1, for the most part, the DVDs do seem to follow the intended order of the series according to the Danny Phantom wiki, but there's a couple of slight differences because according to the wiki, season 1 should go like this: Mystery Meat, Parental Bonding, One of a Kind, Attack of the Killer Gorge Scale, Splitting Images, What You Want, Bitter Reunions, Prisoners of Love, My Brother's Keeper, Shades of Grey, Fanning the Flames, Teacher of the Year, Fright Night, 13, Public Enemies, Lucky in Love, Maternal Instinct, Life Lessons, $1 Million Ghost, and Control Freaks. Well, if you watch these episodes on DVD, there's a couple, I don't remember them off the top of my head, there's a couple that are actually in a different order. Now, they aren't that much out of order because I think what happens is that you have something like Fright Night is actually the 15th episode and Public Enemies is the 13th or something like that. I made special care to, when I was watching those episodes, according to what I have written on these flashcards, to go, if I had watched them the other way, would there be a problem? Well, I was looking at them and then I realized, actually, no, I don't think that there would be. So you can watch them in the order that I have them listed on here, or you can watch them on the order of the disc, and I think you'll be okay, but it is worth pointing out, just for consistency's sake. And then you've got Season 2, which, oh my god, that is a mess, because, first of all, if you look at the discs closely in here, you'll notice that Season 1 has, Disc 1 and Disc 2 and 3 labeled nicely here, but then when you get to Season 2, all of a sudden it gets crazier because look closely here. Disc 1 of Season 2 Part 1, then you got Disc 1 of Season 2 Part 2, and then you've got Disc 2 of Season 2 Part 2, but then you're like, well, wait a minute. Disc 1 of Season 1 and 2 Part 1. Shouldn't there be a Disc 2 of Season 2 Part 1? Well, there was, but whoever the heck designed those DVDs, I guess they realized that they were missing some episodes from Season 2 or whatnot, and then they came out with Season 2 Part 2 here, which duplicated episodes but filled in the gaps. And then between these 3 discs, you have every episode from Season 2, okay? You're not missing a single one. But, unlike the other 2 seasons, the episodes on there are ridiculously out of order. And here's one thing that's even more annoying. When you watch these episodes, according to what the Danny Phantom Wiki says, you actually come to realize that almost all of the episodes, despite being out of order, are nonetheless on the correct discs, except you have to watch one episode from the second disc, then you watch all the episodes on the first disc, then you watch all the remaining episodes on the second disc, and then you go to the third disc. So, if they had just done a tiny bit better of a job, even with the episodes out of order, you would have only needed to put in each disc one time. So that's kind of annoying. So, here's apparently the correct order for Season 2. Memory Blank, which is on Disc 2, Doctor's Disorders Disc 1, Pirate Radio Disc 1, Rage and Storm Disc 1, Identity Crisis Disc 1, Fenton Menace Disc 1, Ultimate Enemy Disc 2, Fright Before Christmas Disc 2, Secret Weapons Disc 2, Floating with Disaster Disc 2, Micromanagement Disc 2, Beauty Marked Disc 3, King Tuck Disc 3, Masters of All Time Disc 3, Kindred Spirits Disc 3, Double Cross My Heart Disc 3, Reality Trip Disc 3. But a couple of those episodes I mentioned are 2 episodes combined into one, and actually on the flashcard I have them labeled as such. I just didn't really notice that as I was listing my way through them. It's Ultimate Enemy, that's 2 episodes, and Reality Trip, that's 2 episodes. And that's really all I have to say about the DVD release here, because it's a nice set. It has every episode, and other than that one episode issue with Season 2, all the episodes are on the correct disc, but Season 2, you have the huge discrepancy with continuity, and there will undoubtedly be continuity errors if you watch them in the order that are on the discs, but it's worth noting that you have those points of details for Season 1 and Season 3 as well. So I hope that this video was slightly informative for those few of you that have this set but didn't know these details. See ya!